You are looking live at Stevens Point Pacelli High School as tonight Sandusky Sports brings you a WIAA Regional Division IV Girls Volleyball Championship game featuring the number 3-seeded Auburndale Eagles and the number 2-seeded Pacelli Cardinals. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Miss Katie Lecton, who's going to be doing triple duty tonight. She's going to be producing, running the scoreboard, and doing a lot of color commentary. She's very, very talented young lady. Very lucky to be working with her.
Thank you, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Auto Select pregame show, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East at Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Katie's had seen much more of these young ladies play, so we'll turn things over to her for her perspectives. Miss Katie.
Yeah, obviously both these teams are coming in, obviously beating their opponents on Thursday. We have Pacelli coming in as 23-11 overall, 5-1 in the CWC South, which is in a bizarre three-way tie for first alongside Tri-County and Pittsville, while Auburndale is 19-13, 2-3 in the Marywood South, which is good for fourth place. Last time these two teams faced was back on September 14th at the Auburndale Invite. It was one of the first games played that day. It was Pacelli getting the 2-0 sweep over the Eagles, 25-8 and 25-15. So both these teams have seen each other in the beginning of the season. Obviously, they've had a few weeks since to sort of build up, sort of see who their top six are going to be, who their main libero is going to be, and just get those rotations down heading into the whole type of regular season and heading obviously into the playoffs. Very
good, Katie. Ladies and gentlemen, the one time, oh, hello. See my friend from softball coach in front of me from Pacelli. The one time I did see Pacelli wasn't good. And I don't mean that to be condescending, but I covered the diocesan tournament over in Chippewa Falls in September and lost every set 2-0. And I talked to their coach, Mackenzie Gale, about that. She said, yeah, that was sort of the low point of the season for us, was that tournament. And since then, they have done spectacularly well.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, when we look at that diocesan invite, obviously you're having top teams like Columbus Catholic, you have Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran, you have some of these really big teams on the western side of Wisconsin coming in and facing Pacelli. And with Pacelli being in a weird conference, being like against like Almond Bancroft and Pittsville and Rothschild, there are some ups and downs in that conference. So obviously being able to get those big teams in could hurt you in a record-wise, but when it comes to experience, it will help tremendously, especially when we get later into sectionals and obviously into state.
Winner tonight will win the regional and will advance to Halloween night, and they will play either number 1-seeded Pittsville or the number 5-seed Iola Scandinavia. But we got to get through tonight. Auburndale is a pretty big, tough opponent for Pacelli, but they're playing at home. Well, friends, that was the pregame show. Brought to you again. I got to find it on my phone. There it is. Brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. We'll be back after these messages. Tonight's volleyball match brought to you tonight by Hoff Favor Realty.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Pacelli Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area with the very best in funeral services. Today, as a 4th-generation local business, Pacelli Funeral Homes takes pride in helping members of our community when they need it most. The loss of a loved one carries so many challenges and often comes with so many questions. Find answers, professional services, and all the compassion and support you'd expect at Pacelli Funeral Homes, with locations in Stevens Point and Plover and online at PacelliFuneralHome.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on the journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Name it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
We welcome you back to Pacelli High School as Joe gets his headset back on. We're going to, obviously both teams in the minute of time between, sort of talk everything over before we get into starting lineups. We thank you all for joining us wherever you may be, whether you're here watching and listening in on us, whether you're watching from another game or whether you're watching out of the country or out of the state. We thank you for joining us, and we hope this is going to be a great game for you. Joe, welcome back.
Welcome back. Thank you. Don't forget, friends, at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, they've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And you can fill your home with the best from home furniture, sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Stop by and kick your feet up and find the perfect fit for your home. Home Furniture with locations in Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Starting lineups coming up.
Yeah, obviously both teams we will be starting with Auburndale. They're the visiting team, obviously under head coach Kate Schmutzer. First, we're going to start it off with a sophomore number 1, Alana Steins. A sophomore number 3, Chelsea Nagel. A junior number 7, Sydney Wolf. A sophomore number 8, Oriah Harris. A sophomore number 12, Lily Belanti. A sophomore number 13, Maya Katzenberger. And your libero, it will be a junior, number 18, Kylie Anderson. Auburndale wearing the blue jerseys, white half sleeves, white sides. Auburndale across the front in white with white lettering and numbering. Libero Anderson is wearing white with blue partial sleeves, blue sides, blue numbers, blue letters. They're coming in once again, 19-13 overall, 2-3 in the Merriwood South, gone 4-1 in their last 5. For Pacelli, it will be a junior, number 3, Ella Van Order. A sophomore, number 12, Leah Fensky. A sophomore, number 14, Jaden Zadroik. A senior, number 16, and captain, Emma Reinke. A senior, number 17, Kaylin Yenter. A senior, number 24, Melania Cashin. And at libero, it will be a senior, number 7, Katie Ilka. Cardinals wearing their white jerseys, red numbers, red letters, Pacelli Catholic across the back of the jersey. Ilka wearing the red jerseys, white numbers, white levers. Pacelli Catholic across the back as well. Those are your starting lineups here tonight, live from Pacelli High School.
Should be a great match tonight. Joe Anderson here and Katie Lechten bringing you tonight's match. Speaking of people from all over the world, we had someone from Italy watching the soccer game this afternoon that I did in Columbus.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
So thank you for your viewership, and we thank all of our sponsors. By the way, Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, and more. They've got specialty grocery and deli meats, pasta and potato salads, twice-baked potatoes, and plenty of other Wisconsin meats, cheeses, and local products. Find it all under one roof at Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Well, this should be a very good matchup, Katie, because you got two teams that are real close in rankings. You got the second-seeded Pacelli Cardinals and the third-seeded Auburndale Eagles.
Yeah,
anything that close, that's going to be a clash.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I was looking at when I was looking at the little sectional that they have on the WIAA website, I'm still shocked that Manawa in the opening regional quarterfinal beat number 6 Algoma. I've seen Manawa twice against Amherst. They got swept twice. It is exciting as Auburndale gets the opening serve, and we're underway.
We're underway here at Pacelli.
Off at Cashin.
First points go to Maya Katzenberger.
Yeah, Cashin just tried to go sideways forearm pass up there, but just went a little too high off the top forearm and just went soaring back.
Nagel to serve. A set.
Miss hit there.
Tied at 1.
Yeah. You could call it kind of a miss
Pacelli will bring in number 2, Annie Vaughn.
Yeah, you could kind of call it a miss hit. You can just call it kind of not having enough energy when it came to it. She didn't really use her full arm. She didn't really get up in the air, so that really could be a tell into getting the point for Pacelli. Perfect execution there. Sorry, I just had to interject there for a split second.
No offense to the other volleyball matches I've done this year, but this is some of the best volleyball I've seen. And we're just a couple of points in. Big kill.
Yeah, obviously I can tell from my headset too, like it is loud in here.
Yes.
Like we already got the Auburndale student section standing up. They're wasting no time. Wait, both sections are standing up. We got no time wasted here. Live from Stevens Point.
Good dig. Too much.
In the
Back
words
and
of
forth we go.
Yeah, in the words of the Amherst student section, a little too much mustard on that one.
I always say pepper.
I can hear it any time there's a chant going on Amherst where they send it a little too long. It's too much mustard.
Ariah Harris will come in for Auburndale, and serving is the libero Kylie Anderson. Got it over.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Kaylin Yenter, she's got a nice touch.
Yeah, absolutely. Any of these players really have good touches. Some of them, obviously, they play at the club level, whether it's with Wisconsin Ice, Wisconsin Flight. So they have pretty much all of winter to sort of hone in on these skills, really get to the top of their level for varsity.
Somebody was in the net. Side out and point for, 4 hits. Jalen Scher will come in for the Eagles. Maya Katzenberger will step out.
Pacelli gets the serve right back. Substitution, Addie Vaughn checks out.
See how Emma Reinke does on this serve.
Yeah. A little bit of a floating serve. No touch, point Auburndale.
That's one of the things that I had to get used to as a volleyball official was that net serve, because it used to be before if it hit the net on a serve, it was a side out. Now some of those just barely dribble over or.
Yeah, and with that, it's sort of like a hit and miss when it comes to it. It can be either it hits the net and it stays on your side, or it just tips over and it really catches the other team off guard.
Now that ball was well placed, perfectly tipped.
Also,
Katie and I both expect this to go 5 sets.
Yeah.
It should be.
Also, early score update, Pittsville up on Iola Scandinia 7-6 in set 1 with Pittsville serving. Third hit coming from Belanti, I believe. Anderson couldn't get to it in time. It'll be point Pacelli.
Sub in for Auburndale's number 4. That's Elena Richardson, replacing Sydney Wolf.
Yep, as Melania Cashin will check in for the back line, subbing in for Courtney Carpenter. Excellent play there by Auburndale, just trying to keep it alive. Block! That was Bellotti on that one. That was an excellent block there for the sophomore.
Now you may ask, wasn't she out or in the net when she hit the stand? That is not part of the net. So she set it away and then ran into that stand where the up official is. That's okay.
Good tip placement by Fensky there. Went a little cross court with that. Because she saw one of the Eagles just standing right in front of her, so she's like, I'm just going to tip it over to the left of myself, over on the Eagle side.
Gwen Klasinski.
Net violation. And it will go on number 17. That will be Yenter. I sort of think of the net as like a mediator between. You can't be in its personal space. You can't make it go in your favor or not. You just have to leave it alone, or else it's going to cost you for your team.
Yep. Truth be known, I can't hear Katie. So if I interject when she's talking, I apologize for that, but I can't pick her up. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job. I'm just here to look nice.
Little
Back
too
and
late
forth
on that one. Yeah, you can tell these teams have really improved since their meeting back on the 14th. You can really see that instead of it being a 25-8 like first set back in Auburndale, it's now going to be a really contested back and forth matchup for that championship. A little too late on the play there by Auburndale. As Vaughn's serve is a little too long, it will be point for the Eagles.
I'll tell you, Pacelli, since I've mentioned that they had a tough time at that McDonald's Central tournament, since that point, they've gone 10-2. So they're on a hot streak. Set.
Yeah.
You can see the parents for Auburndale. They are really into this. Parents over here as well for Pacelli.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of have to be. This could be your kid's last game, so you got to go all out, especially if they're a senior. Lift call on Ilka. That's why you really shouldn't go for this set in the back row, because you could potentially hit it too hard and it be called a lift. That's why you always got to go with the pass. You really got to try and just pop it up for your setter.
Some of those, the trouble you have sometimes is you get handcuffed. You don't know whether to go set or bump. It's in that no man's land.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I always try and go a little bit backwards when I used to play, is to go like behind, usually like a couple steps before the serving line, so that if I need to like dive for the ball, I can easily just do it.
Okay.
So I can sort of tell in between if I leave it alone and it goes over my head, or if I try and just dig for it.
Auburndale has moved out to a 4-point lead here in set one.
That's a good one from Yenter. That had an extra little oomph on it, if you can tell from me on my side.
Emma Reinke says you'll get nothing and like it.
Yeah.
Big kill. That's going to go in. Oh, she saved it.
Excellent play there by the Eagles.
That time it was Leah Fensky.
Yeah.
Timeout, Auburndale. We'll be back after these messages. Tonight's volleyball matchup brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Pacelli Funeral Homes has been serving Stevens Point and Plover with the very best in funeral services. This fourth-generation local business takes pride in helping members of our community when they need it most. Place your trust in Pacelli Funeral Homes, with locations in Stevens Point and Plover, and online at PacelliFuneralHome.com. And don't forget, Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Out of the Auburndale timeout, back to live action.
Pacelli starting off on a good note, getting that good blocking. Looked to be mostly Reinke on that one with a little bit of Fensky mixed in as well.
Katie Ilka with the serve.
Update as well. Iowa Scandinavia down 12-16 in set 1, with the T-Birds getting the set with the serve.
Jalen Schur will return for Auburndale and will serve. I like the choices the WIAA now gives officials. Now they can wear blue shirts. We had to wear those white polos all the time.
Yeah, I actually really like the blue, as that is a little bit too right for the Eagles. It'll be Pacelli point.
Another back and forth, kind of like the pendulum on the clock, swings back and forth. Somebody in the net, or did they get a lift?
Four hit call, I believe. Something along those lines. Either way,
they got Leah Fensky in the net.
Yeah. Either way, it'll be point Auburndale. And an ace!
A line drive serve by Sydney Wolf.
Yeah, that's the first ace of the night for either team.
You know what I find hardest about officiating volleyball? Not being on the top or on the bottom, but being a line judge. That is harder than I feel that. I mean, because you got to watch both those lines and watch the net and watch everything.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Tip of the cap to the lines people tonight, in addition to the officials.
Yeah, it really much puts you in a point where if something happens, like, you are the main caller. Like, you are pretty much under a lot of pressure to be unbiased, be not judgmental, and to be the best line judge you can be. So hats off to them. As that's on
for Lily Belanti.
Belanti's already having a good night, and we haven't even finished set 1. She's crushing it out there.
Oriah Harris.
Tad bit long.
Excuse me, Katie. Here's a question for you. Is there an advantage of having long sleeves or short sleeves?
I have played with short sleeves. I've played with long sleeves. I've played with no sleeves whatsoever. I personally like the long sleeves because it gives you a little bit more padding than just having like a straight fastball right to the forearm. But it is pretty much a personal preference. Like, I've seen players wearing elbow sleeves. I've seen players putting some sort of like lining underneath their jerseys. So it's very much personal preference, but for me, I usually go long sleeves.
What a play. Ella Van Order. What a series. People are getting their money's worth tonight in this regional final.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gwen Klasinski.
Here's Belanti again, and that's right in the near side corner.
Well placed by Lily Belante. I mean, you can't get it any better than that.
Yeah, she pretty much has like a third eye. She can really point out where those openings are, where she can hit them, how hard she can hit them. She's really having a really good night tonight.
Chesney Nagel behind the service line.
Service error.
That will bring in Annie Vaughn. Sorry for the intermittent coughing. I'm still battling the bug yet. I've had the creds for a week.
Yeah, I can feel your pain, Joe. I just got out of the sickness myself, so.
Another one. I think that was Elena Steins.
It'll be Sydney Wolf back on the floor on the nearest side for us. Alina Richardson will check out for the Eagles. Third hit, little bit long by Yenter, and it'll still be a
3-point lead for Auburndale.
Yeah, still Auburndale with the serve.
Pacelli already has taken one timeout. They were down 13-9. They can close it to within 2, but no closer.
4 hits called, couldn't really get it that far over the net.
I'm thinking that she's either going to wait another point or two and call her last time out.
That's what I was thinking too. Get her, calm down her team.
Yeah, she's taking it now.
Yeah, she wants to calm down her team.
We'll take
get
a
her back
timeout
into
here
the
as well.
spotlight.
Tonight's volleyball game brought to you tonight by Hoff Favor Realty.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Sand and Carpet 1 on Post Road in Plover is here to floor. He's here to floor you with the best in all of your carpeting and flooring needs. Whether for your home or business, you'll find help with choosing the right look and material to bring you flooring to the next level. That's Sand and Carpet 1 on Post Road in Plover. And just like these players bring their best to the field and court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted local and affordable service. Back to action.
Point Eagles out of the timeout. Looks like to be a lift call on
Pacelli now down by 6.
Yeah. Meanwhile, over in Pittsville, it is set point Panthers over Iola Scandinavia.
Set point coming up for the Eagles.
Right in the near corner.
Pacelli not going quite into that good night here in match 1. Or set 1, excuse me.
An ace for Jaden Zadroik.
Making a comeback.
Set point number 3 coming up.
Timeout Auburndale. We'll take one as well.
Yep.
Tonight's volleyball match brought to you tonight by Hoff Favor Realty.
So after a couple years of this, it's time for more money, better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Is style your thing? scene change, great outdoors. Or maybe it's an experimental thing. Or getting everyone on the right path. And no matter yours, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, helping you get the career you'll love.
The culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Phelps' Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Phelps' Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. Stevens Point, Pacelli trying to hang on, and they're doing it. Down 24-17. They've closed it to within 4. Auburndale with 1 timeout remaining. Pacelli out of timeouts.
Third hit coming from Wolf. That's off Zadroik.
Katie, that's the thing you got to do when you're up like that and you've got an opponent down. You've got to do the final shot to get the game won.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Auburndale hasn't done that. Oh my goodness.
Too much mustard.
This set has gone back and forth.
Substitution, it will be Belanti
to be down by
out.
7 and now come back to within 2.
Yeah, substitution, it'll be Liliana Gruby checking in for Lily Belanti for Auburndale. And they will take it.
Set 1 goes to the Eagles. We'll be back after this intermission. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hello, Wisconsin. Jake Feltz here from Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Bring the whole family for fall fun 7 days a week from September 21st to October 26th. Whether you're exploring one of our 3 corn mazes, picking out the perfect pumpkin, or bouncing on our giant jumping pillow in the fun farm, there's something for everyone this fall at Feltz's Dairy Store. Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Food, family, and fun.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
Imagine if your orthopedic clinic, surgery center, and physical therapy were all in one place with one team. At Stevens Point Orthopedics, you'll have a clinic where a friendly voice always answers your call. If you need further care, it's a short walk to meet our surgery center team, or down the hall to meet a group of our physical therapists. There is one space and one team for the best orthopedic care in central Wisconsin. That's Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment and hometown care.
And through a little bit of perseverance, Katie and I can now hear each other.
Yay!
Friends Dahl Automotive in Stevens Point has over 1,300 vehicles, but they want more, so they'll offer an extra $500 over book value for your trade-in. Then you can shop dahlauto.com for the best selection in the area. Or stop in and see them at Dahl Honda just off Stanley Street, and Dahl Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Just underway here in set 2. Set 1 to Auburndale, 25-22. They have switched sides.
Yeah, Pacelli will be going right to left as you look upon your screen. Auburndale left to right as the Cardinals get opening point. Auburndale had a double hit call from the up official.
Auburndale just about lost that first set. I mean, they were up 24-17, and then they gave up 5 straight points. As I was saying to Katie, you got to, once you get your opponent down, you got to make sure you do that final shot to get the match done, or the set done.
Yeah, absolutely. As that serve went a little bit too long, it'll be side out Eagles with Lily Belanti behind the serving line.
Auburndale had a long trip here today, about 25 minutes. Good dig.
That's kept alive. Anderson now. Great pass from the libero. Miscommunication there.
It's a little mistiming. Yeah, that's another thing too I've noticed in my years of volleyball. It's you gotta. There's so much communication and trust in your teammates, knowing where one is always going to be.
Yeah, but at the same time, there can be something like that where there's no communication. It's basically a team. It's still a team sport, whether you like it or not. Whether you're a hitter, a setter, a libero, you have to be talking to your teammates. You have to establish that communication, basically from the first practice on.
Yes. 3-2. Pacelli. This is Jaden Zadroik. Oh, that was a heck of a dig for Katie Ilka, but they just couldn't return it.
Yeah, once it gets in the net, it's kind of a little tricky, sort of trying to scoop it back out and then pass it back over.
Kylie Anderson the serve. Now there's communication.
Yeah, it was a perfect kill there by the Cardinals. Also update as well, Iola Scandinavia up early in set 2, 6-5 over the Pittsville Panthers.
Who won the first set?
I think it was Pittsville.
Pittsville did? Okay.
Yeah, Pittsville.
Winner of that matchup tonight will advance to sectional semifinals and play one of these two teams Thursday night, Halloween night.
Better bring extra candy.
We always have a tendency, my wife and I, on when the kids got out of school, that we go out and eat on Halloween night. Tip, good handle, bump. There's a good dig.
That was recovered well by Zadroik. Reinke will just pass it over.
Net? Yes, in the net.
Net violation will go to the Eagles. Look to be Aaliyah Fensky for Pacelli.
Both of these teams evenly matched.
Yeah.
And I mean, the WIAA, whether you like them or not, they do well seeding.
Yeah. Also, substitution change, Jalen Shine for the Eagles. It will be Maya Katzenberger sitting on the bench.
Courtney Carpenter, good work. And here comes Ella Van Order in. Annie Vaughn steps out. See the Auburndale students, they have the blue sombrero.
Really nice sombrero, I will say that. Very sparkly, too.
Kind of interesting, the assignments. Last night I had Auburndale football, and this afternoon at 1 o'clock I had Pacelli soccer. Now I'm doing Pacelli volleyball against Auburndale.
It's weird how it sits that way.
But I work with good producers, so I can't go wrong. Good, I mean great.
4-hit violation on Auburndale.
Elena Richardson will come in.
Yeah, Melania Cashin will serve now for the Cardinals.
Mackenzie Gale, the coach for Pacelli, when I chatted with her, I said, boy, you look like a student here. She said, yeah, I know, I get that. I told her you'll appreciate that when you're 40 when somebody tells you that. I learned that lesson when I taught kindergartners, and I'd say, how old do you think I am? And they'd look at me and say, oh, you're 100. So they're bluntly honest. 8-5 Pacelli.
Miscommunication there.
Right in no man's land.
It'll be timeout, Auburndale.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Factory Direct Tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service has the best tire prices, period. Through November 1st, get up to $200 back by online or mail-in rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
You want delicious? You got it at the Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. A great variety of breakfast options that keep you coming back for more. To go along with lunch specials, Friday fish, and service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Pardon my really bad Elvis impression. Rock and Roll Cafe.
I liked it. I thought it was entertaining.
I've also been told I have a face for radio.
Trust me, I know people who have a face for radio.
Back after that, but Auburndale timeout. It's 9-6.
After that timeout, Auburndale's gotten 2 straight points so far, so that was probably used as sort of like a calm down, take a breather. We're up in the match. We got this sort of a timeout other than the, okay, we're down by 30, we got to figure this out type of ordeal.
Just got to break that momentum, and they got to lift.
Yeah, carry call there.
Sectional semifinals next Thursday night, and then sectional finals next Saturday night. State is Saturday, November 2. That outside out and point for Auburndale. Busy day in sports for high school sports in Wisconsin. They had cross-country sectionals today. They had soccer regional finals today, and tonight we have regional volleyball finals.
Yeah, and I will say for cross-country, Division II sectionals were yesterday. Divisions 1 and 3 were today.
Okay.
I only know that because Amherst is in Division II. And the team got second in the boys' side, so.
Well, that's great.
I mean 7th, not second. I think Pacelli got first.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
And I'm not sure how they take runners from that, but congratulations to all of those teams and individuals who won today and played well. And the Auburndale kids they're not booing, but
it's like they're barking a bit.
Well, it didn't bother Kaylin Yenter. She just tipped it down. Got the point.
Update as well coming from Pittsville, 14-11. The Panthers lead over Iowa Scandinavia in set 2.
too much pepper on that. It's 12-9, Pacelli. Friends, if you don't know this, Katie Lecton, who's working with me, she's a high school senior. And she's got, when you know people that have it, she's got it. So, just so you know.
That was a little bit of a error on Steins. Was a little too far back from the net. She could have gone at least like 1 or 2 inches ahead. But nonetheless, Pacelli still had a touch on it, so it'll be a point.
Oh!
They get it over.
Right off the cheekbone.
And that's out of bounds.
It's been an interesting day with balls as far as soccer balls and volleyball.
Yeah.
We almost had one come in the booth when we were broadcasting today. We had a kid from Columbus take a foot to the mush.
Oh, no.
And he was fine. And the referee ended up taking the ball right off the nose.
Yeah, that reminds me about Amherst soccer. The goalie took a soccer ball to the face and was out for a couple weeks with a concussion.
Yeah.
Anyway, timeout on the floor for Pacelli.
Hoff Favor Realty for tonight's broadcast.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact them today. And Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and blaze orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. And Meta Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate, casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Just find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more at metacustom.com.
Yeah, out of the timeout for Pacelli. Cardinals get right away on the board. Coach Gill probably used that timeout as sort of a calming down moment, being like, listen, we were up, now we're back tied. We got to get back into this. We got to get the lead again. Fight at the net, won by Auburndale.
That is one thing that impresses me with both of these teams is how well they do net play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kylie Anderson to serve for the Eagles.
Serve went libero to libero this time around.
Wolf out.
Bit too long. No one called for it. It'll still be point Pacelli.
This is Katie Ilka behind the service line. Ilka, dig.
Yeah, nice cover there by the libero for Pacelli.
The Cardinals lead by 3. Trying to even up this match at a set apiece.
get there in time.
Yeah, that was a nice tip by Finsky. Now expand their lead to 4, do the Cardinals.
Nice block there, far side. Looked to be Fensky and Reinke on that again as well.
Timeout Auburndale. We'll be back after these messages. Tonight's match brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Coming out of the Auburndale timeout, 5-point advantage for the Cardinals.
Point Pacelli. Auburndale people were saying that it was touched.
That's a tough. Now you know why I say being a line person is hard.
Yeah.
But I always officiate so much better up here.
Like we're the backseat officials.
Yeah.
That's a nice block. Must be Katzenberger and Harris.
Auburndale clawing their way back into this, down by 5.
As Katzenberger immediately subbed out for Scher for the back row. Anderson trying to keep it alive, trying to go for that one-arm hit, just pop it up for their team, but just went off of the hand and onto the court.
Imperative for Pacelli to win the second set. It always seems you're behind the 8 ball if you lose that first set, you got to win that second one. You don't want to go into set number 3 facing elimination.
Yeah, essentially what it is, it's like whoever loses set 2, you have to be absolutely perfect going into the next 3 sets because any of them could be your final set this year. As there's an ace from Sydney Wolf.
Oof.
Wolf, one of 2 juniors on this Auburndale team.
Getting interesting now.
And another good block.
Here come the Eagles. Pacelli's got to take this.
Just a tad bit on there.
Yeah. Well, it's like baseball and softball. It's on the line. It's in.
Yeah.
And you've got a split second. You got to make that decision.
Yeah, quickly now, set point Pittsville over Iola Scandinavia, 24-17.
Winner of this match and the winner of that match will advance to Thursday's sectional semifinals.
Looking like right now hosted by Pittsville, as that's a nice block once again for the Eagles.
And we've got a timeout. Pacelli back after these messages. Hoff Favor Realty is bringing you tonight's broadcast.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at madeacustom.com.
Shuda Funeral Services in Stevens Point and Plover is here to help you with all your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and a personal, local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com. That's shudafuneral.com. Today's match brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Pacelli Pizza.
Yeah, update as well. During the break, Pittsville taking set 2, 25-17 over Iola Scandinavia. So it will most likely be the winner of tonight's matchup. Will be heading to Pittsville next week.
Kind of feel that momentum swinging back to Pacelli.
Yeah. Update over in Marshfield, Columbus Catholic. The Dons up 2-0 over Athens. Stratford's up 2-0 over Durand, Arkansas.
Now that's a drive.
Yeah.
And it's 23-19. And Gwen Plasinski with the serve. Set point.
Yeah. Could be potentially an upset alert. Green Bay Southwest up 1-0 over Kaukauna. However, Kaukauna leads set 2 25-17. 23-17, excuse me.
Here's the chance for Gwen Plasinski to even this match at a set apiece.
Excellent way of getting it out of the net by Cher. As that gets down.
Holy cow.
Cardinals take set 2, 25-19.
Back after these messages, tonight's broadcast brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At AutoSelect, you're good to go.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
The Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now we'd like to earn your 5-star review at our new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Come see what keeps the 5-star reviews piling up at Dahl Automotive and online at dahlautomotive.com. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. And our friends from Express Employment Professionals, they have relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Set 3, tie to the set each.
It'll be Point Pacelli to kick off set 3. And also, we already have one team punching their ticket to sectional semifinal Thursday. Newman Catholic has beaten Hilbert in Division 5. They will be heading.
Wow, well, congratulations to them. And Pacelli quickly up 2-0 here in set 3.
Cardinals still riding off the momentum that they had back in set 2. Couple updates from around the area. Marshfield up 2-0 over Everest. Wapaka and Mosinee, they're tied at a set apiece. In Stratford, it is match point Tigers over Durand, Arkansas.
On with the serve, but too much there. Set 1 went to Auburndale 25-22. Pacelli answered in set 2, 25-19. Set 3 here, just underway, 3-1. Cardinals. Make that 4-1 now.
No one called for it. A little bit of miscommunication there. Obviously, we had two girls going at the ball at the same time, and then no one just popped it back up for it to be hit back over.
Set. Out. Out.
That was right, tad bit left of the line for Carpenter, and it'll be Point Eagles.
Joe Anderson here along with Katie Lechten bringing you tonight's regional championship match here in Division 4 from Pacelli High School in Stevens Point.
And it is official, the Stratford Tigers are the regional champions in 2024.
Good squad up there in Stratford. Mike Steinwagner brought you that match tonight if you had a chance to tune in.
Yeah, Stratford, they're the ones that won the championship back at the Auburndale tournament, taking down Pacelli, taking down the Eagles.
Their football team is pretty good too, I hear.
Yeah, they are. They'll be facing my Amherst Falcons this coming Friday, 7 p.m. at Stratford. Battle the net, and it'll be the Eagles winning the point.
Service now for the Eagles.
Saved by Reinke. Harris now. Wolf just standing kill there.
Does get over.
Yeah.
Nice soft game right there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was soft enough to get it over, but hard enough to get it over both the net and the block and get it down on the Pacelli side for the kill.
We've got a nice group of viewers tonight. A couple of shout outs here to Jackie. Bob Nelson's watching from La Crosse, and Dana Tusky.
As Auburndale ties it up 5 apiece here in set 3.
First team to win 3 sets wins the match. The first four go to 25, and the last one goes to 15.
Yeah, must win by 2 for all 5, no matter what, whether it's 25-23, 24-26. You have to win by 2.
And there's no cap, which means it could be 37-35. You never know. Well, right now, Pacelli got that momentum pendulum back on their side.
Yeah.
Katie not only doing play-by-play and producing, but she's also checking scores. I was lucky I could walk and chew gum at her age.
As there's a point for the Eagles. A little bit of a miss here by Reinke.
Yeah, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you a shout out on the air if I get a chance. Back come the Eagles.
We're all tied up once again at 7. Update as well. Set 3 over in Pittsville, 12-8. The Panthers lead over Iowa Scandinavia.
They're up 2 sets to none, correct?
Yep.
Good.
As Belanti, she's having one heck of a night.
That was a great kill.
Yeah, outside out of the one miss hit she had back in early set 2, she's been just having a lights-out performance on the court here for Auburndale. Trying to go to Belanti once again. She'll just far set it back.
Out. Kate Schmutzer in charge of Auburndale. Mackenzie Gale leads the Cardinals.
And an ace for Sydney Wolf. Timeout, Pacelli on the floor.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's broadcast of WIAA Regional Volleyball Regional Final here from Pacelli High School. Joe Anderson, Katie Lecton, bringing you tonight's match. Coming out of the timeout by Pacelli. 10-7 Eagles, and they will serve.
Going to Belanti again, and that's off the block. Point, Auburndale.
Well, Jackie and Dana are rooting for, Jackie and Bob are rooting for the Cardinals. I'll say that again. Dana and Bob are rooting for the Cardinals. Jackie is rooting for the Eagles. There we go. Third time's the charm, Katie.
Absolutely.
Back and forth we go. This is just like a pendulum on a clock.
Elena cashing in to serve for the Cardinals. Great save there by the Eagles, but it hits the antenna.
Back come the Cards. And an early advantage. Auburndale came back and took the lead.
Nice save there by Cashin.
return.
Here's Belanti. And it'll be point Cardinals. Yeah, Cashin usually is like the backup libero. Ilka has some experience in the front line doing some hitting, so if they want Katie Ilka in the front line, they can always put Cashin as the libero.
It's nice to have that flexibility of, if you're a coach, where you can move people around if needed.
Yeah, absolutely. Like for me, I was never good at hitting, preferably because I can barely jump 5 inches and I don't want to break my glasses. So I was really good at the whole setting and the being sort of like a defensive specialist libero type thing for my teams when I was going through playing volleyball myself.
That ball touched out of bounds. It's 13-10 Auburndale. They stay with it. Does Pacelli. They get it over.
Third hit from Belanti again. No one called for it. It'll be point Eagles.
So, Katie, you were saying that you were vertically challenged.
Yes. Both with height and with jumping.
Oriah Harris. That was touched. Good play.
Tip off the block. It'll be a kill for Ella Van Order.
Got to give a shout out to Pacelli. They provided us with a great spot to broadcast from and a table. So thank you, Pacelli.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gwen Klasinski.
Cashin saves it.
Wow.
Just going back and forth here. Really good save by both teams. Really good at popping it back up, getting it back over, and just keeping it going.
Anderson with her second consecutive dig.
Fensky can't hang on to it.
Oh, man.
Auburndale is excited.
Increases their lead to 4.
Like right as Fensky hit it towards the net and bounced back at her, the entire Auburndale side was just up in arms.
Nagel with the serve.
Over to Cashin, and it'll be an ace for the sophomore.
Tied at a set apiece. And Auburndale up by 5. And set 3.
Third hit Van Order, that's just popped up. Out of bounds. That was out of bounds. I could tell from here. That was like a good inch of clearance between the ball itself and the line, so it'll be a point Eagles.
And you say that you have bad eyesight. Phooey, I couldn't see it. I think if Pacelli loses his next point, we're going to have a timeout, Cardinals.
Absolutely. Coach Gale trying to get her team back into this. And they save it!
That's not a lift. Somebody said, oh, that's a lift.
As Pacelli will get it. Fabulous saves by both sides.
Got to remember that you can hit the volleyball with any part of your body. I mean, as long as you don't lift it.
Yeah.
And that was a fist. I mean, it can bounce off your nose and it's playable.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, I saw a player from Amherst, Claire Llewellyn. She had to bounce off her shoe, and it was still playable, and they got the point.
Yes. So long as you don't kick it.
Yeah.
It can hit off. I've seen a couple off knees and shins.
I've taken a few to the head, so.
Kind of like that comedian, that Scott guy. He keeps getting hit with the volleyball and soccer ball. And Auburndale coming back now, 18-13. They back to 5-point advantage.
It may seem like a big score up by 5, but really when you take a look at set by set, by point, it is really back and forth and it's really aggressive. Like, these two teams are just duking it out.
Good point. When you started getting that 6 to 7 point differential, that's when you got to start thinking about taking a timeout.
Yeah.
Jaden Zadroik. And speaking of timeouts, we have one.
Back after, from Auburndale.
Back after these messages. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Katie's got an update on the score from Pittsville.
Yeah, Pittsville Panthers, they are your regional champions, taking down Iola in straight sets. So the winner of tonight between Auburndale and Pacelli will be heading to sectional semifinal Thursday and traveling to Pittsville for that matchup.
Back after the timeout, Jaden Zadroik with the serve.
Nice block far side.
Elena Steins, tall young lady. It's one thing you can't teach is height.
Yep. As someone who's 5'4", yep.
Good dig by Ilka.
Wilson Antunic goes out of bounds. Update as well. Columbus Catholic up 2-0 over Athens and leads set 3, 19-17.
Some of the Pacelli fans want a foot fault, but you can just about put your entire foot over that middle line, and it's not a foot fault. Tell you, volleyball, when I started officiating it in the late 80s, was so restrictive, and over the years it's just become so expansive you can get away with just about anything.
Yeah, like especially when it comes to college level. For setters, essentially, you can double hit now. It doesn't have to be simultaneous. You can be like a split second off.
And in high school, speaking of double hits, you can double hit off the serve.
Yeah.
Good set. Too much on that from Sydney Wolf.
Too much mustard.
We know Jackie, Bob, and Dana are watching. We want to know who else is watching. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Give you a shout out. Oh, the lift? No, in the net.
Net violation. Looks to be Emma Reinke.
Look for Pacelli to call a timeout here within the next 2 points if they get down 23-17.
It'll be an ace for Jalen Scher.
Looking over in the Athens student section, an awful lot of the lads on the football team I see.
Absolutely.
Supporting the girls volleyball players.
Yeah, it's only fair. They support the football team. the girls support the football team. Why can't the football players support the volleyball team?
It's a lot warmer in here, too.
Yeah, exactly. From my phone, it says it's 44 degrees out, so I'd rather be inside.
Auburndale will go to Bonduelle next Friday, the footballers. Good.
Monty calling everyone off, and it was off.
(22-18).
Update in Mosinee, the Comets lead the Indians 2-1 in sets as they enter set 4.
Harris kill.
Third hit. That was a good placement for the sophomore.
Kylie Anderson, words of encouragement and praise to Miss Harris. Sydney Wolf with the serve.
And it'll be an ace. Set point coming up for the Eagles.
I think Pacelli's out of timeouts. That's why she's not called one.
Most likely.
I missed one. Wow.
Nice coverage there by Belanti. She'll get third hit and just far set it back. Long set coming up, and the Eagles will come out on top. 25-18.
The Eagles one set away from the regional final, regional championship. We'll be back after these messages for set 4. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Pacelli Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area with the very best in funeral services. Today, as a fourth-generation local business, Pacelli Funeral Homes takes pride in helping members of our community when they need it most. The loss of a loved one carries so many challenges and often comes with so many questions. Find answers, professional services, and all the compassion and support you'd expect at Pacelli Funeral Homes, with locations in Stevens Point and Plover, and online at PacelliFuneralHome.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school volleyball, WIAA playoffs, regional championship game between the Pacelli Cardinals and the Auburndale Eagles. Auburndale leading 2-1. Eagles took set 1, 25-22, and set 3, 25-18. Pacelli set 2, 25-19. The Cardinals behind the 8 ball now have got to win this set, or the match will, in the regional final championship, will go to the Eagles. See if the Cardinals can answer.
Yeah, essentially Pacelli has to be perfect from here on out. They can't have any mistakes. They can't hit wrong. They can't have service errors.
There's no tomorrow.
Absolutely. As Eagles get first point of the set.
In this kind of a match, you hate to see a team lose because they have both played outstanding.
Yeah, they gave it their all. They pushed themselves to their absolute limits. So having to say goodbye to one of these teams is going to be hard, especially for those seniors. On the Pacelli side, we got 5 seniors. Auburndale, 2 seniors. As there's a kill for Steins.
Sometimes teams like to play from behind.
Yeah, it gives them fuel to sort of get back into it, get in the swing of things, and just take it 1 point and 1 set at a time.
And Auburndale's a really young team. They've only got 2 seniors on the roster.
Yeah, 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and the rest are sophomores. So if chalk holds, we could be seeing them at another regional final next year.
Good problem to have if your coach, Kate Schmutzer.
Absolutely.
Well, Dana Tutsky is doing everything she can, sending good vibes to Pacelli. And Jackie Vansel is saying, go Eagles. And Auntie Karen is cheering her on her.
And that is in. Jalen Scher.
Well, Karen, maybe I'm not sure who you're rooting for. Cardinals. Thanks for the chiming in. Leave a positive comment on that YouTube page. We'll give you a shout out.
Harris' attempt is blocked. Wolf will try again, and that's blocked once more.
Cardinals not about to lay down and roll over.
Net violation on Pacelli.
They call that on Leah Fensky.
I said this earlier in the broadcast, and I'll say it again. The net is not your enemy nor your friend. It is basically a mediator. You don't touch it. You don't go in its business. You don't go turn it from one way to another. You have to let it be.
Gotta listen to the Beatles. Let it be.
Let it be.
6-3 Auburndale.
See, my parents told me good music.
Yes. I was alive when that was popular.
So were my parents. 4 hits called on the Cardinals. Sorry, that was called on the Eagles. It'll be point Cardinals.
Melena Cashin, a senior, will serve for the Cardinals.
Lucky she didn't get a 5-second violation called on her. Nonetheless, we play on.
Out.
Out of bounds, near side. It'll be point Auburndale.
Speaking of serves, Katie, the one thing I've really not seen tonight is jump serves.
Yeah, not really. I used to see them a lot when I was going through my time, but they've really been phased out. Like, even when I do it, I usually do a standing serve. I've seen floating serves. I've seen, like, a knuckle serve, where instead of hitting it with a flat hand, you hit it with a fist.
Yep. Another good play for the Cardinals as they get the point. Wynn Klasinski will track it down and serve. Nothing is better than having a really good volleyball team that you end up going to state.
Oh, yeah.
Loyal had that in 2001 with Wanda Bolden, and she had a great crew. We came up in second place, came home with the silver ball. But anytime you can go to the state finals, it's
Absolutely.
awesome.
As there's the tip kill for Pacelli.
No.
No, it's not.
I don't know about that. They must have had somebody in the net.
Tip kills are tricky. It's like you try and want to get up there as fast as you can and get as high as you can, just smack it back down, but at the same time you want to be out of the net. You don't want that point going to the other team. Unfortunately, we do not have a replay at the playoff level. I think only when you get to the state finals that there is replay. As there's a proper block kill for Auburndale. They'll get the serve back.
Bob is cheering on the Cardinals. Pam Hoff. They return it. Bump, set. And another point, side out for Pacelli. And Yvonne returns.
Yeah, when Steins tried to go up for the third hit, she looked as if she was off a step or off maybe half a step, because you usually plan those things out during the season, and when you mess up, you really can't save yourself from it. So that she was just off a step, and she couldn't get back to it in time. As she'll get the carry call.
I'm always amazed at how that volleyball can just roll along the top of the net on occasion.
Oh, yeah.
Looking to tie is Pacelli. And they do.
Hit from Auburndale with a tad bit too long.
The chance to take the lead.
Third hit from Belanti. That's got by Cashin.
And a 1-point advantage for Pacelli. First lead of this set for the Cardinals. Ace.
For Annie Vaughn.
Elena Richardson will check in, replacing Sydney Wolf. It's got to be tough to come off the bench. Haven't played much. And a sub at this critical juncture. Too far, 11-10. Pacelli. And going behind the service line is Lily Belanti for the Eagles.
Belanti already having a good night in the front row, getting the kills made for the Eagles.
Tied again.
Update as well from Sectional 2A here in Division 4. Number 1 seed Wabino Leona taking care of business in 4 sets over number 4 Rib Lake. And an ace!
Belanti continues her service. Nicely played by Kaylin Yenter. And in for the Cardinals, Courtney Carpenter.
Also in Division 5, Newman Catholic's opponent has been named. Green Bay NEW Lutheran took down Northland Lutheran in straight sets. They will face each other next Thursday.
Oh, they keep it alive. Good return.
Third hit, Katzenberger.
And well done for Emma Reinke. And Pacelli back on top.
Yeah, this fourth set has been somewhat of a back and forth matchup between these two teams.
Pacelli in the must-win spot right here, trailing 2-1. Oh,
yes! What a dig by Ilka. Basically looked as if her body was just snapped in half for a second. It'll be point Eagles.
And they want to get a double hit, I think. I think they want to get a double hit.
Looked to be like a 4-hit call. Down officials talking with the up official.
Usually the down official is, oh, they're going to give it to Auburndale.
It will go to Auburndale. Could be a 4 hits, could be a double hit, could be a net infraction.
Usually the down official watches more of the line than the net, but they both have to watch the hits.
In all honesty, I think everyone is responsible for watching the hits because you don't know if it's going to make the net, if it's going to drop, if it's going to do something unspoken about. So
Yenter with another kill. That's why I referee C in junior high. I know my limitations. Hey, we got a timeout, Auburndale. We'll be back after these messages. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
welcome back to Auburndale. Taking a look at the Division IV soccer regional championships. Obviously, Columbus Catholic winning it earlier today. You saw that on Zaleski Sports. But now they know their opponent for next week. They will be facing Aquinas in La Crosse.
No, and
at Marshfield.
Yep.
At Marshfield. I don't know if these two teams have played each other. Maybe it was in La Crosse. I don't know. I really don't follow them.
They are both perennial playoff opponents. And what's the call?
They said point Auburndale.
Point Auburndale?
It'll be Cher coming in to serve.
See a little bit of frustration on Coach Mackenzie Gale. Well, several calls not going her way. I got to give a shout out to Bob Nelson, cheering on his granddaughter, Caden.
It'll be point Eagles once again.
I could see this set going 27-25 or even 30-28.
These two teams are just going back and forth non-stop.
Good effort for Courtney Carpenter. She just kind of ran out of real estate.
Absolutely.
Two-point advantage for the Eagles.
Also, congratulations goes out to the Marshfield Tigers getting the regional championship in boys soccer. They tied it with Holman 1-1, but won the regional championship on a shootout 5-4.
If you've never watched soccer and you get it tied after regulation, what I was told today is that they play two 10-minute halves of overtime, and then they have a shootout.
Yep.
Shootouts are crazy.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen one myself, but
I've seen
it
one.
looks to be cool.
Well, we've got a dandy here.
Timeout for Pacelli. We will do the same.
He brings you tonight's broadcast.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Pacelli in a must-win situation, trailing 18-14 and in sets 2-1. Auburndale with the win will take the regional championship. Pacelli winning this set. We will go to a decisive set 5. This one still goes to 25. Got to win by 2. Timeout for each team remains. Auburndale with the serve. It's going to be Jalen Schur.
Columbus Catholic has won the regional championship, taking down Athens in 3 sets. Third hit from Carpenter, that's in the net. Eagles 1 point closer to a regional championship.
Each team with a timeout remaining.
Kakana up 2 sets to 1 over Green Bay Southwest. However, the Fighting Trojans lead set 4, 2016.
In the net? No.
Net violation, they will replay it. They will replay it. Looked like both players were in the net. They have to replay it.
Good call by the up official. That's the one thing I wish we had in football or baseball. We just say replay. We don't have that.
Marshfield up 2 sets to 1 over Everest, and the Tigers lead the set 4, 18-13.
The Evergreens. Ilka, Anderson, Harris, side out in point for Pacelli.
Cardinals stay alive. Meanwhile, Spash's season comes to an end. They lose in the regional final to River Falls, 0-3.
Back come the Cardinals. Trailed by as many as 6. Cut it to 3. Tell you, Emma Reinke, she's got a nice serve.
Absolutely. This will be a Wolf. Kept in play by the Cardinals. That's blocked. Kept alive once again. Little too far in front. It'll be point Pacelli.
When you get to this level, you are seeing some really good volleyball. And the intensity increases. And it's 19-18.
Yeah, not just the entertainment value, the amount of effort that is put into it. These kids have probably been on varsity multiple years. They have done club for many years, whether it's with Wisconsin Ice, with Wisconsin Flight, whether it's in the Fox Valley, whether it's somewhere else. Like, these people have been put time in and time out to enhance their volleyball skills, to make every season a better season than before.
And a good kill. His last touch. That's going to be 2018.
Eagles 5 points away from the regional championship.
The intensity, as I said again, is really increased. When I walked in here at 5:30, I had a sweatshirt on, and it's warm in here now.
I still got my blazer on, so we'll be fine.
You're strictly in fashion, Katie.
Yeah. Kind of have to. It's a big event. It's regional championship. You got to look good.
I comb my hair special.
Belanti kept alive. Third hit Carpenter, and that's off the Wolf. It'll be point Cardinals. Cashin will check in for Carpenter.
Ben Telshik is not, I am not thinking about Pittsville volleyball on Thursday being Halloween. Yeah, it's weird playing a match or a game on Halloween.
Update from Mosinee. The Wapaka Mosinee regional final will be going to a fifth set. Mosinee taking set 4, 25-17.
We are tied at 20. My goodness. Malena Cashin with the chance to give the Cardinals the lead.
Belanti, and that is good.
Four points to a regional final for Auburndale. Mariah Harris.
Cashin sets it over on the last second. Steins, and that is down! Elena Steins.
She's just been out of this world tonight.
Pretty much this entire Auburndale team has been out of this world this entire game.
Yes.
This is very much a change of pace from what we saw last month. Back to Belanti, and that gets down!
2 points. And a timeout. Pacelli. Back after these messages. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Factory Direct Tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service has the best tire prices, period. Through November 1st, get up to $200 back by online or mail-in rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Just reading the comments on the YouTube page, and Dana Tusky, she says, this is nerve-wracking. You're watching it on TV. We're here.
Yeah, we're seeing this live.
This is crazy. Both of these teams giving their all for the right to advance. Mariah Harris with the serve. Pacelli out of timeouts. And they're still breathing.
Don't count Pacelli out yet. They still got some fire in them.
They've got them in a must-win situation. They've got to win this set, or the match goes to Auburndale. Gwen Kaczynski, a freshman with the serve. Anderson, good dig.
It'll drop.
23-22. Timeout, Auburndale. Back after this. Do we need to go back?
No, we can keep it here.
Let's keep it here, and let's get your thoughts, Katie, on what you feel is going on right now.
Yeah, absolutely. When you compare this from what you saw back at Auburndale, obviously it was a tournament. You could only go to 3 sets. That was obviously a Pacelli sweep. Now, after having the whole regular season to rest, recuperate, get a rotation in, get your servers in. We can very much see how this season can transform a team, essentially. We can see how teams can go from basically nothing to something in the span of a few weeks. So but being here, being able to see these teams has been truly such remarkable, and I'm really glad that I was here.
You've done a great job broadcasting it, my friend.
Same to you, Joe.
Oh, boy. You know, I said this might be 27-25 or 30-28. I'm thinking my prediction could be right. Tied at 23. The serve.
Back to Belanti. That's blocks kept alive. Nice dig there. Belanti will just set it, and it will drop. Match point, Auburndale. Fensky will check in immediately for Klasinski.
Also Maya Katzenberger in for Auburndale. All in the hands of sophomore Chesney Nagel with a chance to serve.
To send their team to Pittsville. Cashin, Reinke, third hit, kept in. Belanti. That's just sent over last second by Van Order.
And
the Auburndale Eagles are regional champions!
Lily Belanti with the kill. Wow. What a match. Auburndale, 3-1 is your regional champion tonight.
Want to say a quick thank you to Pacelli seniors Katie Ilka, Emily Smith, Emma Reinke, Kaylin Yenter, and Melania Cashin. Thank you for everything you have done to Pacelli Volleyball, and we wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors.
We will have the presentation of the regional plaque to the Auburndale Eagles, and then we will bring you the Nasonville Dairy postgame show.
I will head down and interview Coach Katie Schumacher, and our highlight house player of the game will most likely be Lily Belanti.
At this time, head coach Kate Schwitzer of the Auburndale Eagles come forward to accept your regional championship plaque. Congratulations to Auburndale. Good luck Thursday in Pittsville.
Congratulations to Auburndale. When we come back, we will have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily at Marshfield Curtis and NasonvilleDairy.com. I'll be down on the court with Coach Katie Schumacher. Schnutzer and your highlight house player of the game, Lily Belanti. After this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hey, Coach. I'm Katie with Zaleski Sports. I'm going to be the one doing the interview. Crowd around us, guys. Short. Come behind us. Coaches first. Coaches first. And then we'll let you guys do it. I'm a little shorter than the rest of the team. Are we good, Joe? All right. Welcome into our Nacenville Dairy post-game show. I'm here with the coaching staff and the entire Auburndale Eagles championship team. Coach, you get the win here tonight, getting the regional championship for Auburndale. How you feeling after this one?
Pretty good. I got to tell you, the biggest reason, besides these amazing athletes, was these three coaches, because that's one of my favorite parts of the season is when the JV and JV2 are done, I get them in the gym. Right, girls? Yeah! So, yeah, pretty excited. So I'm going to let you talk to, well, let's see if they have something to say.
Oh, shout out. Coach Amy, you got poppin'. So go follow What's Poppin' 123 on YouTube, but these ladies behind me did a fantastic job. I told them before the game, nobody better, and they proved it.
Yeah, obviously. When you guys faced Pacelli early in the season, you guys got swept by them. Sort of like bittersweet revenge. You get the championship and you beat them on their own home floor. How does that feel to sort of go 1-1 against them this year?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Coaches, we're going to have you get kicked out.
It feels so good to see how far our team has come. On and off the floor, we've grown so much together. And I love these girls and playing with them.
Obviously, seniors, you're continuing your story. You're continuing sort of telling out your tale, being able to ride into the sunset and all the glory. How does it feel to sort of lead this team here in 2024 heading into the sectional semifinal?
It's absolutely wild. From the beginning we started, I already felt a bond that I knew was going to go far, and we're proving it every day. So it is super crazy that I'm holding this for us. That's awesome.
Yeah, obviously, all you sophomores, this is a senior-heavy team, sophomore-heavy team, I should say, excuse me. How does it feel to sort of being able to have most of the team back, not only later into the season, but obviously preparing for next year, having most of the team back, having that team chemistry back?
Well, as sophomores, we've always looked up to our older girls. And last year and this year, we really had big shoes to fill, and we brought it in as sophomores, and that's really amazing as our grade.
Yeah, so before we get you in the house, I want to ask all of you, how's that bus ride going to feel back to Auburndale?
Pretty good. We're the Auburndale Eagles, and we're the house!
Auburndale Eagles, regional champions here in 2024, and that will do it. Big thank you goes out and congratulations to the Pacelli Cardinals. Fantastic season for them making to the regional final, but that will do it for us. For Joe Anderson and everyone else here at Zaleski Sports, my name is Katie Leckton. You are watching high school playoff volleyball on Zaleski Sports. Stay tuned. Earlier this coming week, we'll have our sectional semifinal soccer and volleyball schedule finalized. We'll have a level 2 football for you guys. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all soon. Good night.